My name is Pamela Patnode. My husband Dan and I have been members at Holy Name of Jesus in Wayzata for the past 34 years. And when I consider how we have honored the Lord's Day throughout those years, one of the things that I recognize is that although our priorities have largely remained the same over the years, what they've looked like in practice has been different depending on the season of life that we've been in. So, for example, Mass has always been a priority for us, yet I recognize that when our children were young, so we have 5 children, and we had 5 children within 7 years, and when they were very young, I remember our Mass experiences being fairly active. In fact, I can remember one Mass in particular when our children were young and they were a little squirmy in the pew. And at the sign of peace, I turned to the little old lady sitting in the pew behind us. And as I extended my hand to her, I said, "Thank you for your patience in putting up with our commotion this morning." And I'll never forget just the compassionate look that she gave to me and her kind words as she said to me, "God bless you for making the effort." Well, now I get to be that little old lady sitting in the pew behind young families, and it's my hope that I can be encouraging to them as well. Keep making the effort. God will surely bless you. But now our 5 children are grown. They're young adults and starting families of their own. We have 4 grandchildren now. And my husband Dan and I continue having conversations about how best to honor the Lord's Day with worship, with rest, and with leisure. One of the things that is a priority to us is relationship. Our relationship with Christ and his church, and our relationship with others, with our family members, our friends, members of the parish, and our neighbors. And we also continue having conversations about what activities should we participate in particular on the Lord's Day. What does recreation look like? And for my husband and I, we have decided that really the activities that we want to participate in are those activities that help us to become a better person. We're striving to become the person that God is intending for us to be. So what does that look like for us, practically speaking? Well, as I mentioned, it looks like being intentional about our relationship with God and our relationships with others. It also involves, we like being outdoors. So we might take long walks or spend time in the garden. We'll go to the lake or go visit a park or the arboretum. We also enjoy doing a lot of reading. And then we're fairly competitive. And so we enjoy playing board games and card games and outdoor games and sports as well. What we have noticed over the years and what we continue to notice is that the more we can enter into the Lord's Day with worship, rest, and leisure, as he intended, really the less it feels like an obligation and the more it feels like a gift. Now, we've also learned over the years that it requires planning. It requires self-discipline on my part. I have to set the work to the side or turn off the screens. And yet, the better that we are able to enter into the Lord's Day, however imperfectly, but to do it as the way he intended, the more we're able to recognize and enjoy all of the blessings that he bestows.